Welcome back, Yarmouth, to your favorite part of the week. It's time for the Friday Five. As always, I'm Scott LaFlamme, and I'm here to bring you 5 items that you might want to learn a little bit more about. Things that are happening in town, from elections to burritos to everything in between. So we're excited to bring it back to you again this week. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's Friday Five. Number 1, if you didn't hear, we had an election earlier this week. On Tuesday, we had just over 1,600 Yarmouth voters participate in our local elections. It's about 21% of our total voter base. And there were a few different questions for folks to ask. First, 2 new town councilors were elected to 3-year terms. Zoe Wolf, who was re-elected to her 2nd term, and also Janice Cooper, who will be new to the town council. 2 new school committee members were also elected. Tom McGinty and Emily Bryson, so congratulations to those 4. And of course, Gib Parrish, superstar and Friday Five super fan, was re-elected to a position on the Yarmouth Water District Board of Trustees. So the second question that was considered was a school budget ratification, which passed on a 52 to 48% basis. So again, thank you for everybody who voted, folks who absentee voted, who came to the polls in person. We really appreciate it. And frankly, 21% for a June election is not terrible for us. So again, thanks again for doing that. And we'll see you, I guess, in November for the next election. So I also wanted to give a quick shout out to Lisa Grant, to Ruth Bennett, and Olivia from the police department, who did a phenomenal job, in addition to all the election workers who make the elections possible here in Yarmouth. So great work. And with that, we'll go on to item number 2. Number 2. Now, for a lot of you, summertime means trips to Sandy Point Beach or getting out on the boat. For me, it's about margaritas. So what better place to kick off the summer season than checking out Salsa? Come on in. This week we're at the new face on Main Street. We're here at Salsa with Sam Miller. Sam, thanks for being here with us.
Absolutely, thanks for having us.
Now, Sam is a self-proclaimed townie who left for a little bit, but you're back, and what a great sort of reuse of the space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about how you came to the old Handy Andy's store.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as growing up in Yarmouth, born and raised here, this spot was always a special place for us, and then my friends and myself in particular, growing up only a mile down the road. So we had been looking for a Mexican restaurant place since for about 3 years now, and looked at various spots throughout town, but when this space became available, we knew it was kind of the place to be, to offer everything we wanted to do.
And it looks so totally different in here. I mean, tell us, I mean, it took a little while probably to fit this place out, but holy moly, it's so bright, it's so airy, it's so colorful, it's great.
Yeah, it started off as a plan to be about a six-week project, and ended up being, I think, 3 months, but we wanted to do it right and really do a facelift to really create a new chapter for the space and the building, and really encompass what we're trying to do within the space.
Like you said, this corner of Main Street's always been so important, right? And it's such a vibrant space and such a focal point of our community. So we're so excited that you're here. So Sam, tell us a little bit about what people can expect when they come to eat here at Salsa.
Yeah, so Salsa, we're a Mexican grill. We have authentic Mexican cooking, but also with a twist of creative fusion as well. Being who we are and what we do, we're really focused on 3 core things: making our fresh tortillas in-house, and then also smoking all of our meats, and really emphasizing on bold flavors through sauce.
Yeah.
So when you come in here, all of our tortillas are flour and corn. We press. All the sauces are made in-house as well. Every hot sauce, every salsa as well. We also have a salsa bar with 8 different salsas, and then we also have a hot sauce bar that is ranging between 8 to 12 different hot sauces as well.
It's amazing.
Right here we have 3 tacos when you make an order. This is our most popular, our carne asada tacos right here. Our nachos is another item, and then our burritos, which we're going with more of a torpedo style, that's thinner and longer. But we're trying to have our own creative twist on every dish that we have out of here. That is for anyone. That could be a family, it could be on a date night, it could be a work lunch. Trying to encompass all those reasons to come
Something
here.
for everybody. I love it. So can folks, as obviously there's sit-down opportunities, can people do takeout as well?
Yep, takeout as well. We're hoping to be online in the coming weeks, and yeah, you can sit down and come in for lunch, and also leave on a quick grab and go.
All right, so tell folks when you guys are open, when you guys might be available to have taste some of this tasty food.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're open from 11:30 to 9 every single day. We're anticipating in the month of July to be open 11 to 9, with the hopes in July to also be opening up for brunch on the weekends.
That's amazing.
So Saturday, Sunday brunch, and we want to be here every day, so you know that we're open when you need it.
It's amazing. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to check out Salsa, swing on by. This smells really good. Can't wait to taste some of it. So thanks again. Sam, thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you at the next item. Number 3. The days are getting longer. It's beautiful out, minus the weekends every weekend. But, right now it's beautiful out.
Scott, we have to hope for sun on July 18th. Why?
A couple of weeks. You tell me, Courtney.
The parade, the Clam Festival Parade. We're here to talk about the parade and how you can become involved, and just a wonderful opportunity that brings community together for the Clam Festival.
It's frankly one of my favorite days out of the entire year. Having been able to help Courtney, who runs the parade every year for the Chamber of Commerce, having been able to help for the last few years, it is such a thrill to walk through the parade route, see folks on their front lawns, 6-7 rows deep on Main Street. It really is an awesome community event.
I love the parade because of those reasons. Like you go along Elm Street and there's people out having a barbecue, but then you come down to this Main Street and people are just flooded, 3 or 4 deep, but are excited, and really it's a community event. And I think that that's what really makes it so special, is just how involved the community becomes, particularly in the parade.
Now, one of the things that folks have become accustomed to are these unbelievable 90, 100, 110 unit deep parades that go for a long time. But those don't happen unless we have people who have floats.
Absolutely, and what I hear time and time again, what people like about the parade are the floats. They love the bands.
Mm-hmm.
They love to see their neighbors out walking the streets, whether it's Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or clubs, or celebrating our state champions with the sporting. Yeah. With the sports. So, it really is about community, and, being part of it is just as much fun as watching it, is what I will share, Scott.
Yeah, totally. So how can people submit if they have ideas for floats, or if they've got antique vehicles that they'd like to showcase, or have neighborhood groups? How do people get involved?
Absolutely. I think that's important to say here, Scott. You mentioned antique cars, antique autos. If you have a tractor that you want to put in, I've been trying to get tractors in the parade for a while, which I think would be really cool. If you have an idea, you can visit the Chamber website, and under events you will find the parade application there. It's super simple, with a really cool theme this year, which is about retro and back to the 60s.
Yep.
And so, we're asking people to get creative, maybe put a flower in their hair, their bell-bottom pants on, and come out, whether you're a neighborhood or a group of kids that are riding bikes that are decorated. Everybody talked about the lawnmower men. Now, that was over 15 years ago, because I've been doing the parade for 15 years, but I keep hearing how much everybody loved the lawnmower men. So I challenge communities, or
get your zero curves out, people.
If you guys are really excited about doing something fun, that would be a great opportunity to think creatively outside of the box and come out and join us for the parade. Again, it is equally as fun to be in the parade as it is to watching it.
Yeah, I'd argue it's more fun. So,
good. I like that.
With that, though, 2 things that we probably could use more of, right? So if you guys have a band that you play in, music always adds to the festivities of the parade. We'd love to have more music, and then also. And I've lost track of what I was going to say,
okay.
but we could use anything, right?
Yeah, and I will share, I've been working with a couple groups around music, so some teens have bands, and they were like, how are we going to be able to do this? We've thought creatively, we've been able to make it happen. Obviously, we have well-established bands that have been in the parade for years, but if you are interested in a band and want to participate, we would love that.
Yeah.
we have great businesses that not only sponsor.
That's what I was going to say.
Not only sponsor, but also participate. And, you know, those businesses really come together in a time where volunteering and, you know, extracurriculars outside of work are on a low. We have always found that the parade has been a highlight for so many businesses. Hannaford, the banks in the area, the doctor's offices, et cetera. You know, we really look forward to continuing to have businesses be a part of this amazing parade.
With over 30,000 people generally who show up for the parade every year, it's a great opportunity to highlight your business. So you stole that, you remembered, picked up where I was leaving off. So thank you for noticing that. So anyways, Courtney, any last words?
The other thing is the choras, right? We can't forget about the choras because they are always a highlight. And, you know, we did a couple of years without the choras. That's okay. And you know, that was for safety purposes, but we've worked diligently with the choras to ensure that they are safe. They provide entertainment that is appropriate. And, you know, they always are a highlight of the parade.
Definitely.
But I'm telling you, I get to watch the parade from the high school and get to set it off. And there's just this moment at the beginning of the parade when I watch it go down Elm Street. And I just, there's just an amazing feeling that happens. And what I can say is year over year, that feeling returns. And I'm getting excited. You know, the parade is always the third Friday of July, so July 18th this year. We will see you either in the parade at the lineup or out here on the streets of Yarmouth.
Courtney, thank you so much for the work that you do. It's a lot of work that goes into it, and I'll be there on the 18th.
Thank you.
I hope to see you there too.
Yes, join us.
That's right. We're gonna go on to item number 4. I'm here with the woman of the hour, Ruth Coffey, who is finishing up her end of shift for the last time. 13 years, huh?
Yep. And I've enjoyed every bit of it, every day, every bit of it. Yep.
You are sort of a local legend at this point.
I know,
We
right?
just said we have like the biggest turnout here. It's like a pre-Clamfest parade
Yeah,
happening.
Right. That's what somebody said. We ought to be in the parade. I'm like, no.
Well, we can maybe make that happen. We know people.
I bet you do. Yeah.
So Ruth, tell us a little bit about your time here at the town. What have you liked most about it?
My kids.
Yeah.
They get me up in the morning. They get me here to do the job, and I just love it. It's just wonderful.
And we've seen the sign out here in the corner of Village Brook for the last week. So much support, so much appreciation for the
love.
Yeah,
wicked.
You know, we're so lucky to have so many people who care about this community.
Oh yes.
And you're such a great example of that, Ruth.
Yes, thank you. I enjoy this. This is, like I said, I love doing it.
Yeah.
I love doing it. It's going to be hard for me to retire, but I like it. You need to take care of me now.
Well, if you ever want to come back, I think we got a spot for you.
I think you would. It's going to be Ruthie's Corner.
That's right, I heard, yeah. On Google now, it's the corner of West Elm and Village Brook is officially Ruthie's Corner, so
officially,
we'll make sure we direct people here.
Ruthie's Corner, yep.
I love it.
Yep.
Well, thanks so much for everything you've done for the town, and I know we're coming up on the last bit of kids coming through the intersection here. And
yeah, you come by like another 5-10 minutes. Hold on, I don't know.
And we may have one other thing for you.
Oh.
Ruth, in recognition of your time here since October of 2013.
13? Yes, you got it right.
Thank you for all your service. We have a nice plaque for you.
Oh my God.
And you will be missed.
I know I will be. Thank you.
Thank you very much for protecting the kids and being here for the community. It's very hard for you to talk to you this week because you're constantly being barraged by well-wishers and gifts and waves and honks.
This morning with Derek was incredible. It was like he was doing the crossing and I was just standing here getting pictures, but it was nice. It was good. I liked it.
We have definitely been receiving a lot of warm wishes for you. I know online.
Yep.
A lot of people have been wishing you the best and thank you again for all your years of service to the town.
All right, thank you.
And to the school and keeping the kids safe.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
But now I'm going to go home and relax.
You deserve it. You've deserved it. Congratulations.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Number 5. As always, we're going to wrap up this week's Friday 5 with a Town Council primer. Last night, they held their Operations Committee meeting here at the town office and reviewing articles on the agenda for the month of June. Now, traditionally, they would be meeting next Thursday to vote on those items. However, next Thursday is Juneteenth, a federal holiday, and all non-essential municipal operations will be closed. So they've pushed their voting meeting from the 19th to the 26th at 7 o'clock in the log cabin. That'll be the last meeting for our outgoing town council chair, Randy Bates, and Janice Cooper and Zoe Wolf will be sworn in to serve as town councilors for the next 3 years. So anyways, with that, thanks again for tuning in. We love hearing the feedback that we keep getting each week. And again, if there's anything that you want to cover or businesses you think we should highlight, feel free to reach out. But with that, have a great weekend and we'll see you next Friday.